Hello, I'm Chakax. Welcome to part 2 of our Wailing Wight Chungax Void War run. We've had some suggestion for our crew to be renamed, which is fantastic. We can get some fellows aboard. Load out, I think, just rename them in turn. So there you go. W8GY. Don't know what it stands for, but that's what names. And then I think of the other ones, we'll prioritize the Death Cult Fellows. So I think we can obviously rename this. There's GD Ray, welcome back. And then last and certainly not least, our Death Knight. It was grabbed almost immediately. Enzo the Death Knight, welcome aboard. Boarding enemies, setting them on fire and poisoning them simultaneously. Rather mean-spirited fellow you are, Enzo, but I'm rather appreciative. I think we just left the shop and I gave an open question as to how we handle our loadout. And the feedback is overwhelmingly we utilise the Neuralizer, which I suppose makes sense. We're utilising a boarding first playstyle with kind of death-based psychic power, so we can knock through the shields with the putrefactors and then use this to stun and damage enemy crew. Yeah, stun for 8 seconds is pretty impressive, and then I can just run around, fear them, mind bolt them, summon a bunch of zombies, or even slow them, do some really nasty stuff. So we should probably work on that one extra power I need to utilise it. Boop, there, we could sell off the Magnetic Pulse 2 at some point. I could do it here, in fact. Whereas it just fires ion pellets, which really we just want to replace these with damage dealing stuff later, so just give me the resources now. I don't intend to do anything with them, but I was never going to use the gun anyway. Stargate time. It's a desolate sector. We knew it wasn't going to be the Plague Ult. That's my only real chance of grabbing one, so we'll see what we get. Arrive at one of the many proto-star wastes interspaced across habitable space. Few colonies remain here, and those that do must remain ever vigilant against the roving bands of marauders that infest the region. We'll have a nice time, I'm sure. So this way, avoid the major threats. Probably don't need to bother with the mercenary broker over and over again. This isn't the Death Cult region. The Shaman is more interesting, as I can pick up Psychomancy, which I can use a lot, so heading down this way is more tempting for me than the northern path. Frozen corpse collides with one of your ship's antenna masts. Later, you discover an item caught in the mast scaffolding. Unholy Talisman. Enemy DPS cannot exceed 2. Plus movement speed, but minus max HP pool. So that's akin to this. So yeah, same thing. But as it actually speeds us up rather than slows us down, but takes away HP rather than adding it. So can anyone else use that effectively who will engage in combat? You could. That's much better on you. Good, there you go. I lose a little bit of HP, but the defense I gain in exchange is more than worth it. So I can throw Wight here into combat and not be worried about him dying instantly. Someone else can just take the shield, so we're using it. Enjoy it. Yeah, that's more like it. There you go. You can participate more actively as a combatant now. Emerges from subspace without incident. You move on. I move downward as it allows me to choose between either Shaman or a normal node. You encounter a Techno-Cult vessel under attack by an Imperial Patrol ship. Attack immediately. Move to engage the Imperial Patrol ship. Okay. Recruit, Husk, Marshal, Sorcerer, Fireball, another Marshal, and a Husk. Okay, so there are some fairly competent combatants in forms of these marshals. If we want to do this immediately, I can burden them straight away to slow them. Wait for my guns to fire. Hang on. Oh, he's throwing a fireball at me. How rude. Oh good, it's in a room where I can put it out instantly. Thank you. The Neuralizer is ready before the putrefactors, which is unfortunate as I can't use them in that order. So what I'll do instead is I'll throw a whole bunch of Noxious Dead at them. Enjoy. Interesting, his Noxious Dead cast has a charge time, whereas yours is instant. Produce Noxious Dead versus animate Noxious Dead. Didn't realise that. I didn't know there was a disparity. Yeah, his special ability is why it's so good. Charge time 40 seconds, it's the same, but he takes 10 seconds to shoot, so that's why. And I might as well, while I'm here, I'm going to throw Mind Bolt at their toughest individual, which will be one of these marshals. Just do some damage for free while we can. Whoosh. Okay, and then I'm going to throw these two into combat in just a moment. Bear with me. The putrefactor's now through, so actually let's wait. Let's use the Chaos Rift now, throw them over. There they go. We have arrived in random rooms. Now what I'll do, so I'll use the putrefactor. I think I slightly messed up the synergy of this because it's going to take a while for these to move over. Go the rot spawn, that's nice. Okay, their shields are now down, so I can neuralize them. Problem is, if I neuralize these rooms, I suspect that it just winds up stunning me. I think it's better that I stun this room. That prevents these from being real headaches and hitting me, so let's stun this and see what happens. Is it only enemies, or is it me? And stuns crew. Well, it's a test now. Let's see who gets hit. Stunned. I'm guessing I've been stunned as well. Yes, okay. There you go. So my Wight is stunned, but my Death Knight's free to move around and kill things. Shouldn't take long. My little fellows have also wiped out everything on board the enemy crew as well. He's running away, that's cute. Don't know what that was. Can I Mind Bolt them? Not quite yet. I could fear them in a moment. It's not really valuable right now. Where are you going? I would really like to go help with this, but I can't reach, so I'm on my own. Who's dying? Oh, you are somehow. Oh, I didn't realise that you were there, sorry. That's going to be problematic. I completely failed to realise that was happening. The best move probably is to recall crew. Ignore these for a while. Their ship presents no threat, so we'll recall. Can I rush you out of the room before you die? You have 8 HP left. It's going to be close. I could stun them. I don't think it works on my ship, though. No, that doesn't work, so I just got to run away. I wasn't paying attention there. Can you get out of the room in time? 6 HP. Oh, just about. Yes, I will escape. Okay. Rush over here, please, to go kill those. I'll give you a second to get there. Let's burden them to slow them down a bit. You just hide over there so they definitely can't reach you, and then eventually my tanks will get here to kill them. Meanwhile, I'll continue blasting at their ship. Stunned and damaged again, and they're stunned and poisoned now, so they're just slow. Oh, why did the fire start right on? He caught me. Sorry, Ray. I was looking at the ship another second. He absolutely assassinated you there. Really good play from the enemy. And I've lost Chaos Rift, so I have no means of boarding anymore. Ouch. Also, I'm dying due to the lack of... Oh, that's what's going on. They're exploding on death. You collect what you can from remains. A heat beam. Or siege armor. And scrap. The siege armor is quite nice. Alright, fix... Actually, if you could fix this as a priority. I don't want to suffocate. I know, life support's down. Give me a second. Looked away for 2 seconds and they got me. Okay, so I no longer have anyone on engines. Well, that'll be your new job. You two can teleport over and still continue to attack. Okay, but I can't get over there anymore. I need to quickly find a way of getting guys on board. My Death Knight's currently sat there doing nothing. Is this one use only? It's a consumable, yes, so I can't rely on that indefinitely. That's crew contracts, which gives me some chance of finding some way of teleporting, which I now desperately need. Do you know what they call the high-ranking members of the blood cults? They're the barons of blood, and they revel in acts of murder and torture. Right, a blood cultist with summon thrall, an aberrant psyker with force shield, and a scribe with purify. It's not what I need. Drain strength. That's sort. Okay, there you go. That works. Aetheric gates teleport caster and nearby allied crew to target room. So that's what I'm going to have to use. I need to buy that and put it on one of our combatants. As for other options, none of you are death cultists, which is a bit of a shame. And I'm kind of out of scrap at this point anyway. So who wants siege armor and who wants the etheric gate? This is armor. Who doesn't have any currently? Tool, weapon. Oh, you don't have a... Interesting that the knights don't have armor slots. Maybe they're too tough. Yeah. So I'd have to replace fear, which is a bit of a shame unless I used it on someone else. Hang on. Who else could I slot it into? Whoever I use this with is going to be teleporting over with my Death Knight, so almost certainly it's going to wind up being you, which means I have to get rid of these two, which is really good. If I use anyone else, I then have to recall them as they'll die on combat on the enemy ship, which is awful. So that's not a solution. Can the Wight use tools? No, weapons and psychomancy, and that's it. So I'm probably going to have to trade up Mind Bolt, which is tragic. I think I need it in order to be able to get the strategy to work. It's slightly better, I guess, in that it goes to a target room rather than random, so an improvement there. The trade-off is that you can't send it, it's not targeted on our side, I have to use it on my character, which is fine. A plague sword, that's perfect for us. Who wants a plague sword? No doubt. 2 DPS, 1 DPS, plus 5 poison DPS. So I lose 1 flat, but I start inflicting poison on things. Why not? Who else wants a sword? There you go. Just in case you get attacked by something. Fire and gas here is a combo. Your atmosphere's recyclers detect excessive levels of toxic flux vapors. Worse still, a raider starship started firing you. Most of them are immune to poison, so who cares? Well, if this takes 10 seconds to animate dead, let's throw it immediately. Their weapons are pathetic, don't worry, we're safe. Okay, the dead are now throwing, so there's 3 in here and 3 in here. They do have a missile bay, but then no missiles to shoot, so who cares? Okay, all the dead, and as all the dead are underway, I'm going to teleport us over. While I'm working on this, I should have waited a second. I need to use the putrefactors first and use my stong combo beforehand. Okay, so we've arrived. Bunch of dead. Down. Okay, now I can stun them. So how many can I hit? I can hit both of these. He actually escaped the room and has a travel time. Okay, did I teleport? I haven't teleported. Faster. Charge time instant. Maybe I didn't target an enemy room or something embarrassing like that. Oh well. Isn't much of a threat in terms of enemy ships, so don't worry about it. 1, 2, 3. And then wait for the neuralizer. Okay, we're now through, so I can stun them in the room. Stunned, so they're poisoned, they're not fixing it, and they're slowly dying. Don't really have to do anything else here, just wait for them to choke to death. I could teleport over in a moment, I could just do it now. Let's wait. I'm through again. Can I be cheeky? Yes, I can clip both rooms and do this. Stunned. Stunned. Everyone stunned. Now Ancient Gate our way over and begin the mass murdering. Hello. Dead, dead. Move over. You're not immune to fire, bear in mind, so he's actually being killed. Oh, hang on. Is he also... How is he immune to fire? Is it all allies get the benefit? I'll reread that in a moment. Seems to be stronger than I thought it was. Go stand in the fire room then. Force them into the horrid conditions for them. We win. We're immune to gas, that's fine. How did you survive that? I understand immunity to fire. Loadout, is it the sword? To nearby friendly crew. Oh, it's not just the wielder, it's all crew. So even our Wight is immune. That's fantastic. Ooh, Chaos Knight, real opposition. You find yourself in the midst of an asteroid field. Suddenly, you detect the spiny silhouette typical of chromic warships. Ready yourself for battle. Noxious dead immediately as it takes forever. Or in the second one, they're doing their own psychic power. Give them a moment. Who's going to get there first? It's a race. We are apparently. Oh, it's summon doom effigy, whatever that entails. I'm not that fussed. Let's hit them and stun them and teleport in. They do have doors up to some tier, so if I stun this one, it disables their doors, which is convenient. So let's do this way. We'll put their shields down. Oh, I missed 2 shots, so I can't neuralize through. That's a shame. If 2 putrefactors miss, I can't pierce their shielding. Does not affect shields, but does not pass through shields, so I'm stuck waiting for the stun now. So all my rock spawn die instantly. They plague the place up, I guess. There's a Doom effigy, which is quite tough. Let's have you stomp over there and kill it. I really just care about stunning the big one. Oh, they're firing missiles at me. Shiv missiles will go through my shields and hurt me, so I'd like to stop that. Ideally, let's hit this then. Stunned and yes, there you go. I know it was still killing missile. Wait, there it's dead. Pretty tough, that thing. Yeah, the Ashen Priest there summons those. I need to kill him fairly quickly if he's that potent. Please get the shields up. Alright, one more throw of this and then we can teleport it and start the murder. Go through the shields and stun all of these. Throw ourselves in. Shall we double team him immediately before anyone can come help? I think so. They're all stunned. Good. Just do a bunch of damage to the knight before his friends arrive. There you go. Now they're on fire and just dying very quickly. Splat, splat. They get one more missile away before they give up. Shame. Maybe it'll pass through me now if I'm lucky. No, it did not, as it transpires. There's an airlock there, though. Just deal that. Oh, great. Do it the hard way. Not using fear very well. I should probably consider that instead. Alright, how much damage have I taken? Enough that I could heal for free and I'd be okay here and then just continue down that path. I come up here, I'm basically forced to go through the shipyard anyway, so it's happening one way or the other. And I'd prefer to come this way for more battles I don't need. The mercenary broker for the crew that I lost because I'm an idiot would be actually not bad either. Okay, fine. You sold me. You identify two vulnerable transport ships separated from a war cult convoy. The first ship is carrying armor while the other is loaded with weapons. You consider launching an attack on one of these ships. Weapons or armor? Curious. I can't check that right now, but I can see the slots. Armor is the thing we don't really need as no one utilizes it, so just a really fancy weapon would be better in upgrading. Prepare to fight, of course. Zombie them again. See if I can actually get this bit of synergy to work more effectively. Their guns are a 2-shot and 1-shot bolt cannon and no missiles, so they're no threat. I forgot that was instant, so that was completely pointless. Fine, just gas the room a bit. Oh, is it another Ashen Priest summoning another Doom effigy? If I can stun him and stop that, that'd be fantastic. What I could do is just throw myself into that room immediately. Depends who gets... If the putrefactors load first, I can shoot at him and neuralize him and stop it, but that's probably not going to happen. So fire all of these now, but now he's already discharged it. Too slow, and then it arrives, which is too late. So this will arrive. I need to use you to counteract it. I could just vent that and have him killed that way. Annoying, it's my oxygen, so I'm not willing to do that. I need to kill it the old-fashioned way. Put zombies on their weapon system. Throw 2 in here so I take less damage. Yeah, the Gorgo team can tank for us for a bit. Stunned and poisoned. They'll die in that room now. Oh, they're boarding me. Cute. Actually makes things easier for me. Towards my mortician who can't win that fight, so it's time to leave. You stand. I have no levels indoors, so they're actually free to run around my ship doing whatever they want. It's kind of annoying. Poison kills the berserker, so just these two now. It's an easy win for us. Now get back in there. Where are you going? How dare you run? Stunned there. They did the 5 damage we needed. The Conqueror died on this end. An assault rifle. DPS in large rooms. Okay. Probably not as good as any of the weapons we're currently armed with. I need to equip the siege armor. Which is it's an armor type, not a tool, so there's almost no one who can use it. You can use it effectively. There you go. Very, very chunky Gorgothian legionary. We're also immune to suffocation, which is important, so I can use you to deal with any voids in space. We'll fix our ship to full HP. And I suppose that one is we're not going to go anywhere near the major threat. I've learned my lesson. Your ship drops out of subspace and finds itself in front of a massive space installation. Upon closer inspection, you realize that it is a techno-cult shrine that has been abandoned for centuries. Despite its dilapidated appearance, you sense that there may still be hidden treasures and forbidden knowledge waiting to be found within its walls. Explore. Great, that's actually the perfect outcome for us, something to blow up. Your senses pick up the presence of a hostile ship nearby. It belongs to a rival techno-cult sect that seeks to claim the shrine for themselves. Their own neuralizer and a bolt cannon, which can't get through our shield, so who cares? They threw techno-virus at me. I'm guessing it temporarily disabled my life support, if you insist. Dead, please. They're such a non-threat, I'm just going to ignore them and charge my stuff. Zombie, 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 zombie. Now we'll throw the putrefactors at them. Crack their shields. Oh yeah. Okay, their shields are down. So what I should now do is stun them. Probably in this room. And they all get stunned, and now we'll teleport in. Gates. Where do we go? Oh, they have no door, so we can just move around. Let's teleport into the room where they're standing, as then we can pummel them into submission while they can't defend themselves. That one's down. Annoyingly, I wanted to move up there and fight those, but I got stuck. Why can't I move up there? Because the rot spawn are blocking it. Brilliant. I'll use fear in a second, I guess. They slowly make their way to me. Fear. That didn't do anything, bizarrely. Oh no, they are feared. They're just trying to walk through, I see. Wight takes a lot of damage. I'd rather you take less damage, honestly. Let's have someone else fight. And they're finished. Fortunately, I can't equip the no enemy DPS no higher than 2 to the Wight, which is why it's taking so much more than anyone else. I need more. I want to use the Gorgothian Legionary aggressively, so I need more crew. I think this was the right play. I've heard that the likelihood of sustaining injuries from starship-grade weapons fire is ironically pretty low. They say that the internal structure of the ship absorbs most of the impact. Is that true? Mind you, I should never want to find out for myself. Well, given how little damage things are taking when we shoot them, it may be. Okay, so I guess I can use you as... They're not death cults, but I just want more guys, so it's fine. Reagents there. Let's... Okay, so troops, who's good? The Commando seems to be the best option. DPS in a vacuum. Problem is he doesn't have the slot, so I give up 10 HP and 1 point of damage for a tool slot that I currently have no means of actually utilising, so I'll just take some scavengers. They can just man the crew, they can just man stuff on board my ship. They're not bad in a fight either, so I may as well have them. And then other things, I have an assault rifle. The plasma projectile is actually super good because it damages all enemies, so if I had a DPS of 3, it improves my DPS to 4, and if there were multiple things to target, they'll then do 4 to all of them. So if it was in a 4-man room, it would be 4 times 4. You'd be doing effectively 16 DPS, which is insane. But no, I'm not going to use them that way. I'll just give them a sword or something. Power sword's good, just as an all-rounder. In case you're attacked, here you go. You're armed. And my 2 new crewmates. One of you will man the doors, and one of you will man this, so I can use you offensively. Having 0 tiers indoors is actually a bit of a problem, I've learned. Save, there you go. Actually locks them out to some extent. You encounter an Imperial warship and moves into attack range, purge the wicked. Which I guess we are. You want to be mean-spirited about it? Oh, I think we're getting fireballed immediately. Where? Into the Ghoul Magus, who has no HP whatsoever, so I'm going to have you leave that room immediately. Cyber Priest, just go deal with that for me. I don't need the command throne right now. Away you go, the zombies. Though annoyingly I can't use the station while you're stood there, so hurry up. Okay, zombies are in. Fire the guns to start spinning. Arrival of the zombies. Let's stun everything. Probably just this room. I don't want to hit my guys too much. Stun, and then we'll teleport in the real team. Greetings, everyone. Don't stand there destroying. That's a waste of your time. Spread out and kill. He's stunned, so then just this enforcer. This won't take long, you think? Dead. Dead. Done. Scrap or the Chaos Engine. Core blimey. You collect what you can from the remains, choose one. So a load of scrap ore, teleport all crew in current room to random rooms on opposing ship. So effectively it's a worse version of the Aetheric Gate. It doesn't have obviously a cooldown time, but then you could just hop in, recall. 20 seconds isn't that long to wait. So no, I'd rather the scrap. If that came earlier and I didn't have to swap out mind bullets, then I would have taken it, but as it stands I don't see any point. I wish there was a way to just do this faster. You have to trundle your way over every time. Approach the Stargate, right. Exclusion the Maw or Imperial sectors. I don't know what the Maw is. A great and terrible subspace maelstrom. Regions battered by violent subspace rifts. That's the demon-ish one, which is kind of a pain in the neck for us because we're not going to be... Where basically our primary strategy is boarding things and we don't do a lot of damage otherwise, so we have to slowly kill them with like putrefactors or something, which is terrible. I'll try them all. I don't think I've ever been, so let's see what we're in for. You re-enter real space on the threshold of the vast stellar body known as the Maw, a supermassive rift storm named for its insatiable consumption of celestial bodies. It is whispered that the Maw, in its ruthless digestion of realities, occasionally regurgitates remnants of civilizations, rich in forgotten technologies and invaluable artifacts. Okay, I'm curious. I'll say that much. So I would like the shaman, and from there I can pivot down and go do the planetary assault fortification. It is another demon-infested place. Great. Upon re-entering real space, you immediately encounter an enemy vessel. It is shrouded in dark energy. Hooray. 2-shot storm cannon, an ion tollener, and a bolt cannon. They can eventually get through and hurt me. The other thing to be concerned with is that we do have an invader problem. That is pathetic, though. I'm just going to have you quickly run over and stab it. Problem solved. Okay. But now let's putrefact them and stun. So I should have thrown zombies in earlier. We'd obviously love to eventually take that vault when we have a moment. How tough are tendrils? 15-3. They slightly outclass Noxious Dead, but I'm about to throw a million Noxious Dead at them. Yeah, I know. Anomaly detected. Whatever. Because they mistimed their shots, I think we're okay. Oh, there's another fleshling. Well, dead. Hilarious. Is this just constant? They're just going to be popping up forever. Okay. What is this? Ion Tollener. That doesn't matter. Did it pass through my shields? Ignore shields. It just hits shields. Okay, so it's going to be disabling key systems over that. And now I have a hole in the system. Are any of you immune to... Oh, I think I made one of you immune to suffocation. Yes, you. Go fix that for me. I don't need you boarding, really. We have enough strength just to kick them over. The zombies are on the way. I'll have a few more of those, please. As well as the putrefactors. Stun. In fact, I might instant kill these as they do 15 damage. Oh, no. I swear it did 15. Oh, it's 5. Okay, we're a third of the way there. And then we'll teleport as I'll start suffocating, but I can recall instantly, so it's not much of an issue. The weapon system makes sense. Okay, Death Knight, if you want to quickly go stamp on the tendril for me and secure the vault. Yeah, we got the vault, good. And then hack their weapons into oblivion. How are we doing? You're fine. We have a fleshling. Get rid of that. Oh, pop through. Because I unmanned the doors, of course. I think we've done enough here such that I can recall and feel safe. I just kill them with the regular guns now. I just keep hitting their shields, they then can't defend themselves, so it's easy. Yeah, the neuralizer is doing effectively nothing for me. We will have to deal with the demon heart throwing rubbish at us, but I can stop that at least somewhat. It's on this side, so I know you just walked from that direction, but please walk your way back. Cyber Priest is probably about to be attacked, but it's not by things that are very intimidating, let's be honest. You got there a bit early, just leave until your friend shows up. Now we'll go in. Oh, that's annoying. Fixed. Out. 33 scrap. The maelstrom subsides. How cute. I don't think you're immune to poison, so you're one of the few I need to not stand in that. Yes, I know. We're fine. Relax. No further combat for the Cyber Priest. A damaged Kremik's interceptor drifts out from one of the rift spawns scattered throughout the area. Attack. Kill. The voices coming through the comms is barely a croak. There's an ominous aura about it. Attack, assist, or escape the risk. Attack. We must destroy enemies. You move to engage the vessel. They have a missile bay and shiv missiles, which is really irritating as they can bother us, so I have to deal with those. Their actual crew, however, is really pathetic. Bullock here, the war cultist commander. I could probably get over there and start murdering them immediately. I'll take 1 damage from the missile and that's it. Zombies, zombies. Future factors are nearly there. There goes the shiv missile. Their shields are down. Stun them all. Well, just these 3, I suppose. I stun. I did not accidentally stun myself. That's nice. And this is boardable, so in you go. All of 2 seconds, realistically. How do they hit me? Oh, because of the storm cannon, there's 3 shots. So, are we done? Oh no, there's 1 ghoul left, making his way over. Oh no! It blew up and I... Oh, that's... Oh, I died. Oops. Okay. That was incredibly unlucky. I wasn't paying attention to how much HP they had. Okay. Never mind. That's a run over. Cool. I got caught unawares there. Right. I'm going to restart and play our run again here. There you go. So what I'll do is I'll rename the team. Well, good news, Ray. You're back to life. I was aboard the enemy vessel and we did so much damage to their system so quickly that it exploded. Not paying attention for just a moment cost us that badly. You discover an abandoned Corsair hauler drifting in space. Scorch marks on the engine suggest the vessel is intercepted by an Imperial patrol ship. Investigate. Little of value of the ship. Recovered data logs to learn the hauler was not intercepted by an Imperial patrol, but rather raiders from a rival clan. And we have an intruder. A Gene soldier is on board. Suddenly you're alerted to arrive a new contact. You return. See rage. Oh, it's my lucky day. Power down your weapons and surrender. Feel a solid thump as an assault ramp hits us. Okay, where have they landed? There. You are outclassed by a Death Knight, so prepare to be Death Knighted. As for their weapons, they have a graviton cannon and an energy beam. Hull damage per... That's actually quite an annoyingly powerful ship and a strong enemy that I have to deal with on board my side. I'm going to move the Deathbringer over to sensors as I need to see what's going on. But I may as well have you fight here. Kill him faster and lose less HP. Yes, I know they're shooting at me. I can't stop it. This is why it sucks, because they're going to hit me multiple times with that thing. He's now dead. And apparently their sensors are so strong I can't see them even with tier 2. So I'm just going to have to guess. That teleports everyone in the room, so I'm going to have you step out. Let's putrefact what? Their weapon system. I don't like how much they can hit me. I'll have you stand over here to go board. Okay, can't be hurt anymore. And then send these in. Well, now we can see how much do they have. They have another Gene Soldier. Engineer, Commando, Engineer, Commando. Well, I may as well teleport just to start hurting them. Right, I've arrived, and let's, as I'm in a convenient room, let's throw some noxious dead over there. There you go. I could go help my... do I win that fight? Yes, I win against their character there, so I know these will all die. My Enzo's going to be overwhelmed, sadly. I can't win that. So what I'll have to do instead is recall in just a moment. Oh, they're giving up, bizarrely. Oh, I can't leave him there, sorry. I should probably prioritise their shields, actually. It makes it easier to do more damage later. What an insanely difficult battle for the first one. They're way too strong. Oh, it's having you as the commander there is so annoying. I tell you what, swap around. The weapons are back online. I need to hit those now. Okay, can't be hurt anymore at least. I don't want to do any more teleporting, so we're just going to have to chip away at them. If their weapons are down, shields the next target. They'll all be in there healing it now, but I need to move. Oh, one of them died to poison. That's cute. I won't take any more damage. Slowly we'll get through. Alternate between these two. Another one died to poison. I could probably board and finish them off now, given how much damage they've taken. Didn't actually take that much damage overall. It was just a bit of a slog. And quite a bit of damage to the troops. I don't intend to use the merchant weapons dealer, so I'll go to the lifting shrine. Not to kind of assimilate ourselves with their deity or whatever, but just have an extra battle. There's nothing here. Brilliant. Come across a hidden outpost of the Raider clans, though it appears to have been fully deserted. There's still functioning relay and antechambers. I'm not a Raider clanman, so that was pointless. Maybe it's a random chance thing. All the jumps means at least I'm healing. Free scrap will never turn down. I think the transport vessels are typically the way to go. They have some sort of guarantee of combat. Okay. You enter real space near an Imperial expedition fleet. A couple of Imperial courier ships have broken away from the main fleet. One is carrying supplies, and the other appears to be carrying a reinforced stasis chamber containing a prisoner. You'll be able to attack one of the vessels before reinforcements arrive. Supplies or prisoner? I would like the prisoner. Crew numbers are just dire at the start of the campaign, so the more we can add, the better. Priming your weapons, yep. They have 2 shots, so they can get through and hurt us. Scribe, Enforcer. The Enforcers are probably the only real threat. I still don't know if I can defeat. What I can do is I can just poison them now. Send those in, and then I'll send you in as well. Sadly, it's randomized rooms, so it's a bit of a shame. Okay, Wight versus Enforcer is a win for us. Go the zombies. Who's going to come fight my Death Knight? The Scribe. That's not a good choice. What I need to do is I need to quickly run over here and help this, otherwise they're going to get overwhelmed and killed. And now a Putrefact. Where? I could do some damage for free, why not? I think we're winning here just about. That second Enforcer is going to be a headache. It's going to probably attack you. They are running out of HP on their guys, though. Yeah, we've got them. If they do it one at a time, that's fantastic. No, I'd rather the Death Enzo handle it. You have more health. Oh, they allow me to fight you both, I don't mind. Where are you going? Okay, fine. Enzo, go kill the tough one. I'll finish off the injured fellow. There we are. Ooh, Apostle of Famine. Excellent. A Death Cultist Psyker. Welcome aboard. What do you do? Summon Hungerer. Temporarily summon a Hungerer in target room. That's great. That's actually quite a strong summon. Move over. Should I have you man... Probably the sensors, just so I see what the hell is going on the enemy ship. That's the wrong way around. I need you piloting and you in the same room so I can send you as a team. Any day now. Right. Upgrades. We should try and get to the second tier of shields quickly. So that's 50. And so I need 90. I'm not quite there yet. Arrive in orbit around a barren desert moon. A preliminary scan of the moon's surface reveals a series of geometric tunnel structures clustered around the South Pole, likely remnants of some long-lost civilization. Such tunnel structures discover an unusual black prism. It pulses with supernatural energy. You bring it back to your ship. This probably won't handle. Back in orbit, a Technogon vessel approaches. They explain that the prism is extremely dangerous and demand you hand it over. Hand it over, refuse. Refuse! It's our shiny object now. You cannot comprehend the magnitude of what you're dealing with. Okay. Does this have a charge time? It does have a charge time, so it's going to take me 10 seconds to summon my big Hungerer. I think that's a fair trade-off. Oh, they're throwing something at me. They've technovirused my shield. That's quite bad, I suspect. I need that to block things. I'm going to take the 1 damage like usual, and now there's no one. Just vent the fire here. The Hunger is away. Let's throw some Noxious Dead as well. Prepare to teleport. Kind of low HP, honestly. It's a bit worrying. The weapons are down. Hunger is... So it's 35 HP and 3 DPS, so it actually defeats some of these things in combat, unlike poor Rock Spawn. I don't really want to board this time. I don't have the HP for it. I'd rather just kill them all the old-fashioned way. Just let the Hunger munch them. Oh, their life support's also breaking because the Hunger is still in it. Nice. Hammer their weapons, don't get back up. Another engineer's died, now they have no life support. The tech priest here will bring things to an end. Ah. Fine, putrefaction will solve this. Enjoy the poisoning. A paltry amount of scrap. Heeding the machine's priest's last words, you keep the creature in an ultra-high security storage vault until you can figure out what to do with it. Interesting. Several days later, you arrive at a civilian colony and manage to trade the prism to a local trader for some old equipment. Okay, so we have some tools in exchange. I don't immediately intend to use either of those. Can anyone take tools? Yes, that you can. In case I desperately had to teleport for some reason. I'd rather fight, since we're kind of healthy. More respectable HP. We arrive to battle. Let's approach. Yes, we've been intruded. That's fine. I want to fight. Probably should have upgraded my shields in that second I had a chance, but never mind. Just quickly go deal with him. That is annoying a number of servo husks. But every enemy we're encountering has these extra sensors. Maybe I need to upgrade immediately. If they synergize their weapons correctly, they can bother me, which is a shame. I should have hungered instantly. Into the life support. Yes, I'm taking damage, I know. Shields are down, which is nice. I'm going to wait for the Hungerer to fire. Yes, it's away, and then throw some dead in there as well. There you go, Hungerer's arrived. Noxious Dead will be in there in a second. Now I can teleport the real team in. I think you should want to stand together so you can double team anything that's trying to hit you. Careful of the ship's HP, I'm not making that mistake again. Slowly dying though. I think the Wight will prevail against the servo husk, that's fine. Problem is they have just a few too many guys. Yeah, I need to withdraw, otherwise I die. Not enough HP left. Oh, for crying out loud, he just squeezed it through. Future Factors couldn't reload fast enough. Wish is routed to become an Imperial broadcast. Continue the purge. You're free to engage all who lack the proper fleet clothes. You depart before you are crushed by the fleet. Yeah, okay. Time to go. I know there's a shop relatively recently, but I think it's such a no-brainer that we do this. The damage we're taking here is completely unnecessary if I had just one extra pip of shield. Now we're safe. Go to a Radio Itch upload. They urge you to enlist their services in order to secure safe passage. No, because refusal probably... Oh, I was hoping they would attack me because I refused. I actually wanted them to fight me. You enter real space and dangerously close to a small planetoid. The atmosphere is tense, so you press onwards. Really getting a whole lot of action here. Yeah, I know that's there, but do I have anything to sell? I don't have enough scrap, really, to actually make use of it. I can take the tools off, but they're not really worth anything. No, there's almost no point in visiting the shaman with so little resources. I'll just continue on with fighting. You are trapped in an ion storm. You detect an enemy starship speeding towards you, your weapons armed. The Hungerer where? There, and then Noxious dead in a second. They have tier 3 doors. Theoretically, they can hurt me. Well, no, they've got 2 shots. I've got 2 shields. So unless the ion post hits me terribly, we're okay. Over you go. I'm going to remove the Wights. Actually, cancel that. From this boarding party. I'm going to just use Enzo, given that I've taken so little damage. I don't know why we're so much tougher. We just seem to be getting lucky. Let's hit something really mean. Shield, so it's easier to hurt them. Zombies have arrived. And now Enzo has arrived. Greetings. Who wants some? Well, I guess participating in this brawl here. Oh, I'm stuck behind doors. I had enough tiers of doors that I can't move. I'm trapped here. That's not good. Hunger will win this one-on-one, just. Should I just leave? I don't really think I'm going to get anything done here. I'm just losing HP for no reason. Yeah, solid. Just hit them. They're trying to run. We have about 2 seconds to live. Excellent running. Okay, the welding torch, which is repair speed of 9 scrap or more scrap. Obviously the scrap I think is a no-brainer. What I also need to do, that I forgot, is that immediately. You know, being able to tell what's going on is rather convenient. Still over there. You notice the burned out husk of a cult warship. An Imperial ship emerges from behind its ravaged hull and immediately opens fire. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hunger time. You have a life support there. Thank you. Marshals annoyingly will defeat the Hunger in single combat, so this is a rather difficult one to board. But they can't get through our shield, so this is going to be a slowly shooting them to death kind of run. Zombies as well, why not? Yes, and as they're already poisoned, I'll then throw the zombies in. Same DPS, but they just have more HP, so we'll lose. Can't really help you out any more than that. As their shields are down, it's very easy just to hit them over and over again now. But there's 0% dodge chance. It's a very long 90-second cooldown on the Hungerer. Ouch. Takes a while. We seem to be doing damage to this faster than they're able to recuperate. I do need to hit something else now, though. Probably their piloting. No command thrones for you. Also poisoned again. Why not? More dead. Slow down their fixing of that. In fact, I may even kill them because they've got Ah, he managed to escape with 1 HP. Oh, he got caught, run down by a zombie. How embarrassing. Scrap munitions, thank you. An Imperial ship target locks your vessel. Blasphemer. Your soul is forfeit. They are paltry in terms of their defense, so this is absolutely one we can board. Have you two stand together quickly. They have a bombard, which will try and hack through our shields. Combined with these two will be a bit of an issue, so let's stop that immediately. Throw in the Noxious Dead. Let them arrive. And then Chaos Rift. They're doing nothing to defend themselves, bizarrely. Yeah, the recruit finally waddled his way over. Can I have you just knock the bombard out? Actually, that would be convenient. As they can synergize enough to eventually get through my shields. There you go, now we're safe. Tempted to just leave them here. It's such a hassle walking them all the way back every time. Need more crew. Though it is more Death Cultist theme this time. We managed to keep it 100%. Desolate or Techno? Well, I suppose Desolate is more our bag. We're not really here for Techno. And then I think the X ones are the ones where we could find our Death Cult fellows. So we get one there, but then we're locked out of these two. So we're more likely on average to find what we want by coming this way as we get access to those two. You arrive at the many protostar wastes into space that cost habitable space. Few colonies remain here, and those that do must remain ever vigilant against the roving bands and marauders and infest the region. Mercenaries are great for me, please. I need more just warm or indeed not warm bodies on ship. Pay 25 scrap. No! Help, these pirates are trying to extort us. Are you kidding? Patrol vessel turns on you by the immortal throne. We've come to purge. Oh, okay, you're a gullible idiot. Confirmed. Hunger of time. They can't threaten us, so we're just free to do what we want here. Shame it takes so long. And a few zombies, why not? Send in the team. Where we pop up? Both into this room. That's nice. We're standing together. Hello, everyone. I think we will win. It's probably a waste of our HP actually just to stand there and let these slowly beat them all to death. So I'm going to leave. Just putrefact them into submission. They'll get poisoned now, the husks. And we're done. Oh no, a laser. Whatever will we do? Splort. Scrap. The ready ship is nowhere to be found. They must have escaped while you were occupied. Shame. Corrosive gases. We love corrosive gases. Oh, it's a blood type. Your ship emerges, a region of space blanketed by a corrosive supernatural fog. The starship suddenly emerges from the murk. I crave the excitement of battle. Do you know? There's some excitement of battle. They've thrown something at me. Blood curse. Well, I'm infested, and if I were to die, I will then unfortunately spawn a blood thrall, but that's not likely to happen. I do need to be very careful if he throws another blood curse though, as it does 10 HP, so that will assassinate me. If I see him shoot again, let's micro out the way instantly. Well, he also stunned me, so I can't finish my hunger spawn. Yeah, he got me there. Well done. And the rest of these troops are pathetic, so let's just send my guys in. They can hurt me, so I just put it all into their weapon system. Greetings, fragile blood thralls. You shall now be murdered. Dead. Dead. And you're doing nothing to help, so please move over. Oh, okay, I got separated into 2v1 rooms here. Yeah, only the priest puts up a bit of a fight. Not that much of a fight, though. You collect what you can from the remains. 2 micro shields and 3 scrap. It's a tool, it's a consumable, it's one use only, or immunity to suffocation, which I really like. I want that. Because I think it's... Last time I had Centurions, I used it on... And they have tool slots, I think? Yes, here we are. We are now immune to suffocation, one of the few things that threatens me. So Enzo's free to do what he wants, wherever he wants. Gas is literally a non-concern for us. Mercenaries, please, thank you. As back into real space, your muscles tense upon seeing an ominous silhouette. In distance, however, upon close inspection, you realize it's just a large rock. You move on. Riveting stuff. Greetings, lovely mercenaries. Once goes past the band, the cultists call themselves the Children of Crom. Despite their brutality, they believed in fighting with honor and respecting worthy adversaries. Ooh, Blood Knight. Unfortunately, it's not the theme of the run. It's obviously very cool, though. No, I won't be taking that. There's another immunity to suffocation, but it's an armor type rather than tool. And none of these guys use that, so that's pointless. Reduce enemy DPS by 1 and extra HP. It's a tool. I like the immunity to suffocation, though, so probably not. You can't use tools. It'd really just be the weapon, then. Just take the assault rifle, so I go into a large room. As for these, a servo husk or corsairs. Just to man the ship, I guess. In fact, yeah, using this to man the ship's quite good. Creates a poisonous projectile. That's perfect. There you go. You're definitely coming aboard. Gaseous though you are. And we'll buy a couple corsairs. We'll have to make do without the Blood Knight. Welcome aboard. I'm not going to fix the ship, as I think it's easier just to visit a shipyard later. Save myself some scrap. Right, everyone shuffle around. Okay. Someone on weapons. Someone on engines. I guess you can handle doors for us. Slowly but surely. Yeah, 10 HP. Something fires. If that blood curse, for instance, hit him last battle, it'd be instant death. Yeah, we'll just go through one of these shipyards and we'll be full. And another shaman there, which is great. Although I can't have both the shaman and the assault fortification, which I do like fighting through, so maybe I'll give that one a pass. Energy beam 2, great. It's just something to sell or maybe even use. Was it? Hull damage per room hits 1. Beam length, could be worth it. So it's the role of our neuralizer last time, but we're just killing them as opposed to stunning them. Little activity here, thank you. Beautiful. Oh, it could be something to gas. An Imperial invasion fleet is visible in the distance. They appear to be burning down space colonies in this system. Attention, colonies of the Empire. Due to your carelessness, an evil taint has been allowed to spread amongst you. Let these cleansing flames be lesson to us all. No. Head towards the nearest colony. The screams of the dying can be heard over the comms as you approach. You target locks the Imperial warship besieging the helpless structure. How dare you. We cannot enfeeble and ensicken the foe if you burn them all to death. Using the spell actually knocks out my manning on the comm station, so I can't see what's going on. But once the hunger is thrown down, we can see again. Teleport in. What do they have? Really just the Enforcer is the only threat. I think we can pummel him into submission, no problem. Greetings. Where am I currently? There I am. Hard to tell me apart from my little poxwalkers. Hunger is doing us proud. Let's head up here. Good. Tie him up so it can't hit my Wight. And they're all done. Munitions and the Rejuvenate psychic power. Cast a projectile that heals allied crew in target room. That's a very good one. And I think I have the spare slot. Yes, on myself. as well as Ray. Who would we more want to use it on? Interesting question. If I'm using myself aggressively, then maybe having heal is not the best option. I think it'd be better off on Ray. There you go. So I can use them very, very aggressively because I can just spam. I've got 2 uses of Rejuvenate, which is effectively a free 50% HP every battle. So I don't have to care about them losing so much health anymore, and they'll just get it back. That's one move over, hang on. Okay, this way. Shame about the Shaman. I guess I could use this just to sell off some stuff or go pure Battle Maniac and disregard it. Ooh, Blood Witches. Stumble upon a Blood Cult starship in the middle of a repair operation. We have a chance to react. They activate their weapons and open fire. They're not attacking me yet, but what I think I can do to be cheeky is wait to see which one tries to... There you go. That one's trying to psychic me, so let's throw some undead in the room with them so they can't hit me. That'll cause... Oh, it's already been thrown. Wow, that was instant. I was hoping it was an instant spawn. And we got unlucky there in that it didn't spill over to him, so he's not interrupted either. Shame. Okay, just shoot them then. Pretty pathetic vessel, all things considered. It did interrupt that one, which is nice. Hunger has been spawned. What is this? Summoned Thrall against a Corsair. The Corsair crushes it. They're 10 HP and 3 DPS. That's an easy win. Thrall against the Deathbringer. Again, pretty trivial. Get him, Hungerer. Get it. Ah, my poor Hungerer. Scrap munitions. Who has taken damage such that they won't heal to full automatically? Ray has, so let's just heal yourself. Healed. I could wait 20 seconds just to heal the Corsair. I can't be bothered. Let's just get a move on. Oh, they're on fire. Brilliant. The damaged Imperial vessel is idling near the jump point. As soon as it notices you, it primes its weapons and begins shooting. I don't think that's going to work somehow. Yeah, it's just a recruit and a sorcerer. It's really weak. I'm still infested. I probably should have let that wear off. I could just wait 50 seconds. Hang on. We're on fire now. Let's put that out, please. Now I can throw zombies in. Should I board with the full team? I mean, I may as well. It just makes things quicker. And I can heal to full strength anyway. Oh, I'm stuck on the other side of the door, so I can't help in the real fight. Okay, they're very nearly dead again, so I'm going to not get myself killed this time and leave the ship. Poison will fix that for me. More scrap. We'll rejuvenate our injured fellows. Full HP. Suppose I should wait until Infest wears off and I don't spawn Thrall on death. Not that I'm playing in such a way that they will die, so that's actually less of a concern. Mid-move there. Caught you. You arrive at the jump node. There's little of interest here. Now, do I want the Merchant of Ordnance or do I want the Unvisited node? Missile bays, missile templates, systems, and consumables. I rather like my systems. I don't think I need any of the extra fancy ones, so I'll just take the battle. Fiendish reagents. Summon a fiend. Okay. Does anyone want that? Oh, I had a weapon the whole time I wasn't using. Embarrassing. Any one of you could take that. There you go. Forgot about that. It's what? A tool? Yes. That quite literally no one can use unless I traded this out. Planetary assault time. Zombie invasion commence. Triangulate the source of the transmission to one of the dilapidated bastions of the surface. Although the surface batteries of the colony have begun tracking your vessel, weaker points in the fortification offer the possibility of profitable infiltration. They're going to shoot at us with an energy beam and a disruptor, which can't hurt us, so we're fine. Killing 2 Centurions is going to take forever, so it would probably be easier just to get in, steal all the good bits, and then leave. Like I can just use throw zombies into these rooms and grab them. Congratulations, you're sick now. Zombie, zombie, zombie. There you go, we get one. Basically, that's just how it's going to work. could throw a hunger into another one, say the big one. May as well even start putrefacting them as well. Just make sure I don't shoot these rooms, as then I destroy the good bits. Nothing else I can really do. Smother is pointless. I'll trade that out later. Don't want to summon anything. There goes the Hungerer. Keep hitting their shields as it makes it easier to do more damage after. They're also all bunched up, which is convenient. The Hungerer not taking the Vault? What's going on? Oh, there you go. Finally turned on, but against another enemy. Whatever. How long until Noxious Gas? I want to keep Noxiousing them if I have the option. So that room would be perfect. Where are you going? Oh, he's fled the Noxious Fumes. Coward. Even more Noxious Gas and Putrefaction. Although I don't know why I'm being so scared. I have all of the healing capacity, so if I just teleport my guys in... Yes, the Centurions are a problem, but I can heal 50 HP for free, so I'm okay. Away we go. I'll be in random rooms, which is a shame. I'd rather they be together. Can I bunch you up in like a 2x2 room? There and there would be ideal. It also means when I throw my heals, they go together as well. Oh, you're having to go the long way around. Okay, stand. How quickly can I get together there, maybe, is the way to go? He's so slow. Okay, stand there. Stand there. There you go. That kind of works, I guess. Once I lose 25 HP on both, I'll throw a heal. It's about now. And then the other one. 7 scrap, thank you. Oh, the Wight may take so much damage from all this Centurion fighting that it doesn't even get its HP back. He is dead. Oh, we're on fire as well. Brilliant. Get out of there. Go stomping him. You're not getting away. There we go. 11 scrap. Module Seeker missiles. Friendly crew fire 3 missiles at random every ship system. Okay, hang on. Sure, why not? Depart. Crew recalled. Yes, thank you. Okay, return to stops. I'll heal them again. I know that even with the heal they're not full HP, but I can another 50 HP next jump. Stargate, so I'm basically safe. Yeah, it's a free jump where I just get to heal 50. Forge, Enclave, or Shrine Worlds. They both get me to the same kind of spot. I guess I'll just take the Techno-Cult stuff or Shrine Worlds, Imperial stuff. Who's more likely? I guess the rot of humans is easier than Techno-Cultists, so that way. Oh, I should have used the heals, you idiot. Fine, I can do it now. This is also a free jump. There you go. Now they're basically healed to full. What I'll do also while I'm here is the no-brainer one. I have exactly enough. It means I take no damage, which means it's net good overall. I think that's a good time to stop. It was a pretty long part because I had to quickly redo. So if you did watch all of that, thank you very much for putting up with me. I'm obviously not a hyper expert at this, or really just not paying attention in like really tight scenarios. Obviously caught me off guard. I'll try and be a little bit more attentive. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe, and of course just help out the channel and share the videos around, which I do really appreciate. Any notes on what I could be doing better, or if you want to be named after the amazing Ghoulmagus or anyone else, then let me know. I'm happy to slot you in. Or if you just want to chat with me in the comment section, that's great too. Thank you very much, and thank you for all the support. It really means a lot. I'll see you next time.